Hey man, what's your best Kari Lehtonen impression? Well, I either make a save, let in a weak goal, or make a spectacular save like this. Uh-oh! Yeah, we can all agree Kari did it better. Hello guys, and welcome back to DSFR Games 45 Stars versus Bruins. I'm quite happy. As you can see, the Stars went 3-2 in overtime. Now, the Stars improved to 25, 17, and 3, while the Bruins downgraded 24, 10, and 8. Bruins get a point, the Stars get 2. I'm pretty happy with this. But why am I happy? Let's get into the game, shall we? Now, the Stars were doing amazing early, getting 7-1 shots. I think it was like the first 5 minutes. Just crazy amount of shots, blistering the net in the first 5 minutes. They were energizing, they were fantastic, and the game was overall very fun to watch the first period. It went back and forth, and the Stars ended up getting more shots in the period, but the period would end 0-0, but there would still be some highlights in it. Pretty entertaining game through 1, but the Stars are still tied with Bruins 0-0. Oh, but not for long. Ellie winds up, but then passes right to Johns, who makes a beautiful shot, sniping it on Hudobin, who has had a great night until then. Makes the Stars go up 1-0. That's what I like to see, baby. Oh, and then Mr. 110% makes it 2-0. Radulov getting it just off the rebound. A beautiful play. Ben getting it off the face-off, getting the face-off win and putting it towards Hudobin, who leads a wide-open rebound for Radulov, who scores one of the quickest goals after the face-off in probably Dallas Stars history. That was an amazing goal. Radulov is right in front. He's ready for the rebound, and he pucks it in. 2-0 Stars. That's, again, what I like to see. I say it time after time again, I have never seen a player give more effort on the ice than Alex Radulov. He's a pretty good player. Now the Stars fail to get the puck out of the net, puck out of the zone. Time after time again, they can't get the puck out. It goes right to McAvoy, who passes right to Chara, who blasts it and goes past Kari Lehtonen, who, yeah, is starting after almost a month of not going into the net. And the Stars are down, or not down, but it's almost down 2-1. Now second intermission 2-1, but I gotta give some credit where credit's due. I felt like one of the best players on the ice was Martin Hanzal, and I cannot understate how good of a game he had. Really, it's in a lot of the little things that he brings every night, but today he brought, like, everything. I wouldn't say offensively he bring it, but this was probably the best night of a Dallas Stars that he's played with, and this is probably his best game as a Dallas Star, and he played great defensively. He was clutch in getting the little things done, getting the puck out on the penalty kill. He was really good on that, getting a stick on a lot of blocks, and blocking shots, of course. He was doing a lot of little things today, and he was really having one of the best nights of his career as a Dallas Star, and if not the best, really. Remember Beanie Guy's Kari Lehtonen impression? Yeah, he was trying to imitate it, but whoa, what a save. Kari Lehtonen is out of his net. He gets he leaves a wide open rebound for, I think it was Marchand. He comes up, winds it, and cranks it. And then Kari Lehtonen just comes out and then bulges out and then tries to make a save, just barely getting in there, and he saves a wide open net and a wide open goal, and the Stars are somehow still 2-1. Radulov is blatantly tripped, but no call, unfortunately. Now, DeBrusk shoots from the point. It goes off Lindell's body and into the net. The game is tied 2-2. Spooner gets credit for the goal. The game is tied somehow. Marchand tries to pass to Bergeron, who has almost a wide open net if he gets the pass through, but it gets blocked. I think Tyler Seguin blocked it. A great block right there, and who knows what would have happened if Bergeron got it. Now, the Bruins were set to get the goal before the end of regulation. It didn't end up happening, but the Bruins were really swarming the Stars in the last couple of minutes. They were really doing their job and really getting lots of offensive zone pressure, and that's really what they should be doing. Fantastic game to end. And in the third period, the Bruins really were the better team. But not by much, no, and definitely the Bruins were outplayed in the OT. Guess what? A delayed penalty gets called. Tyler Seguin has the puck. He gets the pass from Klingberg. Again, Seguin gets the puck again, and then just goes around a defenseman, and then goes around another defenseman, and then he shoots while Hudobin is just like laying on in front, saying... Now, Tyler Seguin has the puck on a late penalty, getting the pass from Klingberg. He goes around a defenseman, and then goes around another defenseman with amazing patience. Hudobin is laying there just doing nothing. He's just laying there, kind of just going like, hey, can you shoot on my puck? And he's like, no. And then Seguin comes back and then shoots, and then just finds a hole on Hudobin and gets the ringer in Boston, the team that traded him before. And he gets revenge for that trade long ago. And the Stars win the game in 3-2 OT. Again, that's just what I want to see. I don't think it can really be understated how much the Stars really needed this win. They have 53 points in the season now, while their competitors, people that are behind them, the teams that are behind them, have there's like 3 teams with 50 points, a couple of teams with 49 points. It is amazingly important to get this win today, especially the Colorado Avalanche getting the win, and they would be leapfrogging the Stars if they didn't get even a regulation point. So Colorado Avalanche are right there behind them now after getting the win against Anaheim. These were points that the Stars really needed to get, and really needed to get quickly. And with kind of a egg game against Colorado, the first line for the Stars was amazingly important for this win. Just fantastic all around, getting goals in every single goal the first line did, and it was really a great just effort for everybody on the first line. And for the bottom 6, they didn't necessarily play badly, but they weren't really noticeable. And you could say that's a good thing and a bad thing, but for the bottom 6, they were really good defensively, and I felt like there was a couple of plays that could have been stopped there, but a couple of plays that could have been really bad, but were stopped by the bottom 6, and that's definitely something to take forward and look and give a positive for yourself. Defense, it was fine. It was good enough. It wasn't spectacular by any means. The Bruins got lots of chances, especially on the power play. They were really buzzing. And a lot of the time, the 5-on-5 for the Bruins was really buzzing. But I'd say that the defense was really good on blocking, both passes and shots. And really, that was the best part of their game. And the defense was able to do a lot of things that, hey, would have been goals by a lot of other teams. And the Stars' defense is probably, I wouldn't say it's really underrated, because the Stars' defense isn't that good. But people think that it's one of the worst in the league, and it really isn't. It's really improved since last season, and the penalty kill is probably the most underrated aspect of the Stars right now. The penalty kill has really resurged after a couple of weeks, and now it's really become back to one of the Stars' strong points in their lineup, and the penalty kill can really do wonders, and the penalty kill is probably one of their best aspects. And Kari Lehtonen, fantastic game all around. Just brilliant. Made tons of saves where he shouldn't have. Really, he wasn't really Kari Lehtonen today, and I wouldn't say that he's going for Bishop's job, but if I was Konechuk, I would play him against Detroit, and I would see how well he does against Detroit. Now, for the past, I don't think Kari Lehtonen has done all that well against Detroit, so maybe you put Bishop in there. But I'd say go with the hotter goaltender right now, and the hotter goaltender is Kari Lehtonen. I think he deserves to play another game. After almost sitting out a month before this game, I think he definitely deserves to be put in a game now, and I think he deserves to get the start. You ride the hot goalie, and then once he's done, and once it goes on a cold streak, you put in Bishop. It's plain and simple. And for the Boston Bruins, what a game they played. They played great. I felt like they did really all that they could have. I'd say that it was really a team effort. The team all around was pretty good on their end. And for the defense, I felt like the Bruins, they were pretty decent in allowing not that many opportunities for the Stars, but the opportunities that the Stars did get were really good. And I felt like Khudobin was really, really great in this game. And allowing the Bruins to and get another point in this point streak. I think it's up to like 14 games where they've had point streak, or they've had a point in the game, and that streak's ridiculous. Keep going with that. That's an amazing streak to get at, and if that team keeps going, that's going to be a great team going into the playoffs. And that point streak, that's really could not be understated. That's a fantastic streak to keep going, and maybe it gets to a record number. Who knows? The Bruins are streaking at the right time, unlike, let's say, the St. Louis Blues. That's good for today, guys. If you guys enjoy it, make sure to like. If you guys really enjoy it, subscribe. Tell me down below your thoughts on the game if you did enjoy it. And tell me your opinions on day games, because this was a day game. And they kind of fit into my schedule, so I kind of like it. But that's going for today, guys. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.